Thank you, Richard. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." What does that truly mean? I'll give you a story. Shannon actually set it up for us. Walking out, choosing something that you actually enjoy and you'll enjoy it. Well, to that, power to you, you found something you enjoy. I found something that I detest, but I do it faithfully 2 or 3 times a week. I try and run. Now, it's not run like Greg or like Pete, where you actually have like times going. If I was running next to Pete, you would probably think I'm standing still and he's running. But I still get out there, give it a try. A couple of weeks ago, 6:30 in the morning, I decided, okay, Caroline, let's do this, lace up. They said if you run for 10 minutes, you will stop feeling the laziness and you'll get the runner's high and you'll be in the zone. And I said, okay, 10 minutes, we'll be in the zone, we'll get the runner's high, and I stepped out. Went running. When I get out of our house, first stretch is a hill. It is uphill. Within the first 10, 15 steps, I'm usually ready to walk and actually just turn around and go back home. But this day I stuck with it and went and made my turn. As soon as I made my turn right up the hill, because it's one hill and then a second hill, there was this couple that was running. Well, if they were next to Pete, they would have been taking a nap. So, according to Pete, I'm crawling. According to Pete, they're taking a nap. So guess what? I can beat them. So I took off. Not like Greg would. Just a little bit, you know. I took off and I was running and I could feel my muscles stretching, my lungs were questioning every decision I was making at this point, but I was running. I was going to beat them. And I ran and ran. And 30 minutes in, well, my 5-minute buzzer had still not buzzed, but it felt like 30 minutes. So I'm running and I'm thinking, I will catch up with them. I will catch up with them. 3 minutes in, my lungs are about to burst. The cellulite in my legs has already given me a warning. Caroline, this is a bad idea. Turn around. It's not working. Slow down. Do something. Nothing. Kept running. I'm thinking, okay, I'm catching up. They're close by. Now, as I finished up the hill, I started going downhill. At the bottom of the hill, you either make a left, and if you make a left, you go down to the lake that's really pretty, and you can see the sunrise over the lake. Gorgeous. So I like running that way because that allows me to be able to get a good view in the morning, and maybe the running is not as miserable. The other option would be to take a right. There's a pool, and then there are some houses on that side. I always take a left. As we came up to the intersection, because we are now running together, we are competing, right? They don't know it, but it's okay. They'll get caught up pretty quick. So we are racing, and they're still ahead of me, so they are winning. And somehow I need to win this. So I kept running. And right at the intersection, they made a right. What are they doing? We're competing and the left is prettier. Anyway, I made a right. We're competing. I can't get out of a race. I haven't won it yet. So we kept running. And I passed them and I felt so good. Oh, I even turned to look at them just to remind them I'm ahead of them. But as soon as I did that, they turned around and got into the home right there. So now the race is done. I didn't get to gloat for winning, and I didn't get to the top of the hill and look back and be like, oh yeah, you're still on your way coming, aren't you? But as I passed them, now my lungs are about to burst. My cellulite has all given up. I asked myself, why was it so important? What was the value in my winning them? Who are they? How long have they been running? What time did they wake up for their run? Did they know we were racing? And this reminded me that every day in our lives, we try and compete. Think about the people in our lives. There's someone who graduated high school, and as soon as they graduated, they decided to get married and have families. 10 years in, they went back to school and got into the career world. Some decided to go to college immediately. Maybe even graduate from their bachelor's and get their master's as soon as they did that. And not even get into the professional world maybe 10 years in. We all have a different path. We are all running a different race. But what this morning taught me of running is, Caroline, you need to take a chill pill. It is not that serious. You need to stop running other people's races. You have a race you're running, and the only way you're going to be successful and you're going to win that race is if you realize that your race is with yourself. Stay in your lane and only try to be better than you were yesterday. The race should be against myself. I wake up today trying to be better than I was yesterday, and tomorrow I will try to be better than I am today. And that way, when I measure success at the end of it, it is actually success, that I have grown from being the person that I was to the person that I want to be. Because if you look around you, all the smiles you see, all the success you see, all the joy that you see, behind every closed door, there is a struggle. There is a fear. There is a secret that you know nothing about that has defined their path, that has defined their race, and you cannot run their race. So today, as you walk away, I ask you to take it with you. Stay in your lane, run your race, compete against yourself. Thank you.